welcome back here to WPC Ace League. Of course, it is Vici Gaming versus LGD International. Game number 3. This may very well be the last game of the afternoon, of the evening, of the morning, I guess, for us here in Eastern United States. But welcome back, guys. My name is Mont. With me tonight is Rebrews. How are you, sir?
Oh, what's up? Hold on a second. You can improvise.
All right, well, we've got some bands coming out already, the Vici as well as the Alchemist. So Vici Gaming playing very strong games so far. And honestly, it's just really been on the back of really great drafts. LGD Gaming with some unconventional drafts. The first one, obviously, more so than the previous game. But, you know, Black's been playing pretty well. Sadly, you know, they just can't really get anything going on in the early game. They have a couple of good fights in the late stage of the game, but unfortunately that's with Vici Gaming already on their doorstep and doing well, you know, having significant gold leads. So with LGD Gaming, they've got to think of maybe a better draft than what they had in the second game, the first game obviously, and really they need to get something going here. And get Black some heroes he can play. The Invoker, he played very effectively, the Weaver as well, but they just can't make enough room for him to be effective in time. The Desolator came out way too late on the Weaver in that last game. The Timbersaw now up for LGD Gaming International. That's their ban there. Vici Gaming, they've got a ban of their own. The Alchemist went their way. The Slark was a really good pickup for them. You saw Mikasa play it to great effect. And just like that, we'll see if they can get another draft going their way here.
I'm back.
So, all right, welcome back, Ryu. We're back into the draft here, as you can clearly see. The Chen's been banned out for Vici Gaming, and so far, it's going to be the Slark going for LGD Gaming International. Let's see if they have the success that Vici Gaming had in that last game.
Wonder if they banned Timbersaw last game because they thought they'd get Slark or something. Because I don't understand what the Timbersaw is all about still. Like, I could see the hero doing really well against Slark maybe, but I don't know if it warrants still a ban, but they did this the first game. Why not do it the third game?
Yeah, this is a nice pickup for them. Clockwork with the cogs, the hookshot, Rubik. I mean, yeah, you talked about it. The first game was really spot on for Vici Gaming. They had such a good early game that they took the game very quickly. And with a Slark, that might be what LGD International needs to kind of get back into this series against VG. But you've got to be feeling a little bit uncomfortable already if you're LGD International, knowing what you went up against in the first game to have to deal with it in the third game. That's because the Clockwork was available. So Clockwork, Rubik, that's a good, you know, I think 2 cores to come out in your first, your first part of your draft. But Enchantress comes out from LGD International, and that's another hero that Vici Gaming played in the last game and did really well with.
Stealing their draft.
Yeah, they really are.
They really are. Enchantress is still one of the most powerful healers, along with a Chin. Like I said it the first game, and I'm still adamant about it. So, if you pick up those heroes every game, I could never fault you for it. So, you just get so much map control with those heroes. You can just be anywhere. You can just smoke, gank, and kill anybody on the map normally.
Yeah, it's
you
all
also
about
just farm up on the jungle too to get levels.
Yeah.
Sorry.
No, it's okay. And you're right. They can just kind of abuse their lanes, get pretty much as much experience as they want out of all of the lanes the jungle would have you, roaming effectively, getting kills with the Slark and the Enchantress, like you mentioned. The ban coming out for the Dragon Knight now for LGD International, and we saw that before, that ban, of course. And that came out from Vici Gaming in the previous game, I believe. Crystal Maid coming out as well. That's not going to get picked up this time around. Surprisingly enough, the OD ban as well, and that really did work in the first game of the series. Sadly, not available this time around. But Vici Gaming, they still can have a pretty strong draft without that OD that we saw in the first game. The question is, what do they go for now? You're not really dealing with an Invoker, so you know they have a couple of options with their mid heroes here, and as well as carries and supports.
I'm predicting they'll pick their support here and then leave their mid for later, and mid and carry for later. So I think, what support could they get?
Team pick.
What else is there?
I mean, there's a Bane available, but we don't see that too often. Pugna's not really support. That's more so a farming hero, and that probably could go mid lane too. Yeah.
I like picking Invoker or Magnus against Pugna or Viper, but Viper against Clockwork, it's kind of
iffy.
Yeah, but you still have like the Slark that can get in there and help. So I like those 3 heroes the most against the Pugna, because you can just target your spirits on the Pugna ward. You can always the Magnus can always just blink in and skewer one hero
5
back or 2
seconds
hero back,
remaining.
and you're out of the Pugna range, ward range, and you have the Viper for his corrosive skin, and he
Reserve
just
time.
owns Pugna mid lane.
Yeah.
He really dominates him. So,
Yeah.
you still don't know where the Slark's going. Like, he could still go off lane or carry or mid. Be curious to see.
That's very true. I mean, this draft is still in the infancy. But what do you do against the Slark to deal with him? I mean, we saw how aggressive it can be and how good it can be with Mikasa. Like, how do you take him down? We talked about, the positives that hero has. What do you need to do to be effective against it?
One, I do like the Rubik pickup, and I do. It's just for you can just fade bolt him. You can also like steal one of his spells like pounce, and you can also live. And the clockwork, it's gonna cog out his enemies, and
Dire team pick.
if he pounces in and kills you, and you have your teammates there, you should be able to kill him because he'll still be stuck in there. And in that shadow dance, it lasts only 4 seconds, whereas cogs last for like 8 seconds at max. So if he plays too aggressive, he can get punished for it. And you can also, like in the early game stages, you can just burn his mana. So I think those heroes are pretty good. Then you always got the
10
Pugna
seconds
with the
remaining.
ward. So
Nether Ward is pretty nice to have as well, but they
have the
pick up
exact
Nyx
five
Assassin. Yeah, this is
seconds
literally the draft.
all right,
that
what happened? I forgot the heroes from last game. All right, Nyx,
Reserve
Chantress,
time.
Slark,
Clinks.
Clinks, and Furion. All right.
Yep. Well, they
Furion's
can't get
next.
the Furion. They can't because it's
Oh,
banned out from VG. So that's the only hero they can't pick up. But Clinks is still available. Leshrac comes out for Vici Gaming. Interestingly enough, it's pushing power coming out from VG right now. This is a very early game lineup and a game they don't want to take too late because they'll have to deal with the Slark then, Nyx Assassin who can roam in level 6, and obviously all that jazz, and Changes with the right click. So Vici Gaming want to put this in the books very quickly. They want to finish this off, and it's 2-0 right now. LGD Gaming go for the Puck, which is a good mid lane
Dire
hero.
team back.
Against a Pugna, I'm not so sure. Of course, obviously,
I don't like that. I really don't like that.
no.
But I mean, yeah, because you have Pugna, and I just don't think it's like you said, it's too much.
10
It's too much of a
seconds
counter
remaining.
because of the Pugna.
Mhm.
They I guess they could have, like, they don't have anything for the Pugna award counter yet, except maybe the
LGD
Enchantress
International's
creeps.
turn
So
to ban.
unless their next hero is like, trying to think, please, where's the hero pool? I don't know. It's too hard.
Yeah, there's a lot of options here. I can't really.
10 seconds
They
I'm
can't
trying to think of a
Yeah.
hero that could kill the Pugna ward, but also be a semi-carry. Because they have Slark and they
Clinks
have
can
Puck.
do that
Yeah.
Dire team pick.
to a
Yeah.
certain extent. Well, Searing Arrows though, that's an issue though. Well, either way, they're going to go for the Templar Assassin from VG Gaming. This is an early game lineup, and they're going to put an exclamation point on that with the Templar Assassin
Yeah.
pick, who's kind of the definition of an early game carry. It could get started real quick with very little farm necessary. So, oh boy, this is interesting.
That is why sometimes you do not pick Puck until last. That is the main reason. Like, they could have picked up their carry, but they didn't know if they were going aggressive at the same time. So now they're probably not going to go aggressive, and then they're just going to take the top tower,
10 seconds
really
remaining.
fast
Mhm.
with Rubik, Pugna, and Leshrac Edict. So, and they're just
5
going to have
seconds
Clockwork
remaining.
offlane. He should do really well. So this is another great draft, but LGD actually have a lot
Reserve time.
to come back. They just really need something right now to deal with the Pugna ward, and I'm trying to figure out what it could be. Darks?
Well, not really that. Still, that's a good hero up against Templar Assassin. We see.
Farming
I think that
Slark.
might be one of the reasons they pick it up, because Darkseer's Iron Shell is just like they want something to deal with refraction, which when you think about it, they actually don't really have. So that makes sense that they go that route. But still, I mean, like
They don't have any ways to really take towers besides Enchantress, and you're dealing with a Pugna split, Pugna push with the Clockwork initiation in. If Clockwork hits any of those heroes, they're just gonna die.
Yeah, that's
So-
very true. And Vici Gaming, they go for a lineup again it's a little bit more push oriented than the ones we saw before, but it's still that similar style of pushing fighting, ganking in that sort of aspect.
10
With the
seconds
Clockwork, they have the
remaining.
ganking aspect down, and Templar Assassin, it's kind of both ganking and
5
fighting as well. And then
seconds
Leshrac, Pugna, it's all about sort of just controlling the game early on here. But the thing is, there's a little bit more emphasis on the clock, I feel like, in this game, because they do, you're right, they have ways to come back for LGD International that Vici
Prepare
Gaming
for
really
battle.
can't deal with later on into the game, I feel like. But we are going to jump into the game. It is game number 3 of Ace League. Sorry, go ahead.
No, you can keep going. Keep going. You can introduce. I'll ask after.
All right, well, for game number 3, it's a 2-0 lead for Vici Gaming right now, and on their side, we have Super on the Pugna, Mikasa from Tongfu will be on the Templar Assassin, ROTK on the Clockwork, FY on the Rubik, and Fenrir to round it out on the Leshrac. And Ryu, go ahead and do team.
We got Black trying to carry his team this game with Slark. Looking forward to this. We got Freedom on the Nyx. We got Brax on the Darkseer, and then the 2 stand-ins, Super on the Enchantress, and where's the other hero? Back in base, Air playing the puck. So he's going straight bottle rush too. But what I was saying is,
30 seconds to
I was gonna think about Dark Pact and how does it? I think it takes off all the refraction charges from TA, right? And then it does damage, probably.
I don't know if it works that way.
How many instances is it?
Of
Dark Pact.
how many instances?
I think it
is
is.
Dark Pack?
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
I think it takes it off. I think it's actually a really good hero against TA. I'm not exactly sure. I'm pretty sure it does. Takes off all the refraction charges and then does a little bit of
The
damage.
battle
I wouldn't think it would work that way, but I guess we'll see how it goes. So
Yeah, I want to see that.
either way, we're gonna see Vici Gaming. They'll
This is
roam
good.
up. Yeah, you already mentioned how the lineups would work, and you're absolutely right. I mean, the
Holy
lanes
cow.
for Vici Gaming are standard. Wow, look at, oh my God, that's ruthless. That's the most ruthless. Well, yeah, that's pretty ruthless if I've ever seen it. That's Magic Bush Ward. That's the most ruthless thing I've ever seen. So Enchantress is not getting anything done. Yeah, Super's gonna roam to his jungle and be very sad. You should probably just go back up top for now. But yeah, that's unbelievable. They really just don't want to kill him at all. Like, they don't want to have to deal with him. They actually have Brax mid up against Mikasa, so this lineup is doing okay, actually. The refraction is going to be, kind of negligible already, but I don't know. Black solo off lane as a Slark. He's not getting the
I
fun that he
actually
should
really
get.
love these lanes. I don't understand why they didn't start in their offensive jungle, because
Didn't see that coming.
if they had started in the jungle, they could have probably got an easy kill top lane with the Enchantress in the Nyx, I think. Because Slark's really tanky with a South Shield, so...
Well,
He
they're
got
gonna-
stunned and blasted.
Yeah,
Holy
he
cow.
has pounce available still, and that he'll just be able to use that if necessary. He actually has 7 tangos, and he's going to use the salve right now. Jungle's still warded, so Super's really pretty sad here. He's actually going to counter ward and not find it with that Sentry Ward that he just placed. He's got none left. He used both and wasn't able to find any of the wards. My God.
I thought they were going to start in the top jungle. That would have been really well, because then they would have had a puck against the Clockwork, who does really well. And they would have had Darkseer going against TA, which is just like this kind of a wash.
Look at ROTK. I'm not sure what he's doing there. He cogged up and decided to just leave. And now there's the junk coming through. The Impale hits. This should be first blood on ROTK. Gets silence with the waning revs. And Air grabs the kill. And with that, that's just... He cogged there. I guess he didn't know that the Nyx was coming. Interesting play. Fenrir's going to get leaped up in the top lane. Suddenly Vici Gaming find themselves on the backside of maybe not the best scenario here. Split Earth misses onto telekinesis backup. Fenrir will live, and so the second kill doesn't go their way, but some aggressive play, and LGD International already looking okay here. No, don't die.
It's not me, guys.
Okay, I thought it was you, but you're fine. Excellent. Well,
Denied.
Okay, that's pretty funny, actually.
Brax is taking damage here in the mid lane. Meld's already doing well. Mikasa is actually kind of asserting his dominance over this lane, even though the CS is even. But Brax has to actually back off now. And just like that. I mean, even though they got that kill bottom, it's not the biggest pickup in the world if they're still getting pushed in at like 6 minutes or 7 minutes or something.
They're gonna get in here. They should be able to. Oh, he doesn't have any mana, actually. No, they're just he's gonna go top. Yeah, well, or they're just gonna go get a creep. Because he's still level 1, the Enchantress.
Yeah, Super's pretty sad, but he can catch up pretty, quickly.
Yeah.
Because he is the Enchantress. Will have that potential just be in the jungle and farm away for a couple of minutes. So He'll do that if necessary. FY and Fenrir up in the top lane with Super, obviously, still farming away. 14 last hits right now. They're still up in the top jungle with Super and Freedom, and they're looking for maybe a gank top. They could certainly do that. Mikasa's bottle crowing right now. I mean, actually, 4-minute rune might come out, so they're waiting. Still, though, just a very passive game up until, obviously, this gank starts coming out from Freedom and Super. I'm not sure when that's going to happen. Actually, they're playing this very smartly. They know FY is going to come over here to try to pull. Now they're going to try to go for an initiation. Harpy Stormcrafter does some damage. Shockwave goes through as well. FY backing off. And the gank is spotted out. They were a little too aggressive there. They kind of roamed in too early, I feel like. So, gank's done, but it is now try versus try, at least for the time being. They should know that Freedom and Super are there.
Yeah. It's nighttime now. They should have probably waited for that. They have this aggressive ward though. Action triple.
Oh my god. 3 impaled. Another blast coming out though. Telekinesis, the leap on FY. He should be the first to fall. He gets his Fade Bolt off, but it doesn't matter. Super's low as well. So it's a 1-for-0 trade. They're not going to dive, but here comes Mikasa. Freedom. Spike Hairpace not up there. He hasn't skilled it yet. Now, there's going to be the Nature's Attendants. The right-click damage is there for Mikasa. The Nether Blast. The jukes around the trees. Doesn't matter. They grab the kill. Super getting hit up. The Meld Strike. Nature's Attendants cannot deny himself. And just like that, with a great rotation, Mikasa gets a 2-for-0 trade. Brax is trying to push in mid, but not doing much there.
Yeah, that was really unfortunate that the TA actually had a haste rune. That was really well played for LGN. That was nothing. That was just really well played by them. It's just unfortunate. You can't do anything about that haste rune.
Yeah.
So now you just go back. Just go back to your lanes and into the jungle and yeah, see if it's de-warded. So you should be. Chances should catch up now a little bit. So.
Well, she still is level 2, and that's
yeah.
not the best. She's down a level. I mean, at least it's only a level because it was a tri-lane top, so it could be worse, I suppose. Well, in the meantime, though, you've got Mikasa sitting in the mid lane, and the levels are even. The CS is going the way of Brax because Mikasa did roam up to that top lane and help grab a couple of kills, make some room, create some space. To use another cliche, ROTK down in the bottom lane. He's actually behind last hits as well against the puck, which means you'd have a good time and already got that kill early on. And, you know, I don't know. The lead is going right now the way of the rating team of LGD International, but it's not
Black
so much.
almost got a kill on top. That was... He almost did. If he had hit that pounce on Super, he would have died, but...
Oh, absolutely.
He was, like, so close. I noticed Black's build. This is what I used to do. I used to max Dark Pact, but I figured out I really actually like maxing Pounce more because it really is like I really do think it's better than maxing the mid lane though.
Brax telekinesis is going to take some damage. Cogs battery sold are available, and well, Brax should die here, and it should be an easy kill for ROTK. It's actually the Templar Assassin getting it. TP in, Dream Coil onto 2. ROTK dodges the illusory art, but the Dream Coil does break. Air taking some damage. He can't get the kill. Mikasa looking for the phase shifter, excuse me, the meld damage. He has a meld strike if necessary. Oh, but the hook shot in. ROTK secures the second kill. The impale comes through. FY getting caught a little too out of position. Telekinesis. Now there's going to be the Psy. The trap going through, but FY still should fall. Not the uphill miss. It's not going to go. It's a 2-for-1 trade in the end. Still a nice play from RTK.
Black's going to get this kill.
Yeah, Fenrir in trouble. Black grabbing it with the Slark, and he's just doing so much work on this hero. He's level 7 now. 2 kills under his belt. It's 4-4 the score. Interesting.
Yeah, he's got 1,000 gold too. Yeah, there we go. Treads.
You get really excited for that for some reason. I don't know. They're just treads for you. Relax.
Well, it's because he was against a tri-lane. Come on.
That's true.
Treads.
And yeah, I mean, the tri-lane didn't really do much to him. They kind of roamed around a lot just trying to find kills. And they got a couple. I mean, you saw the one in mid lane, obviously. So, the 2, I should say. And Mikasa is actually doing very well. Although the last hits aren't there, he's got his phase now. And phase is something you generally don't see on TAs. I mean, I talked to Arteezy a lot about this. He's a big fan of the treads. And most mids are, at least from what I talk about. I'm not sure if you play TA that often. You are that mid player, but...
Not me. I wish I was a mid player.
What?
I'm retiring.
Oh, I don't believe that. I don't believe that for a second. Hook shut in onto Mikasa is actually trying to help him out. Brax gets pushed out. The cogs weren't available. No telekinesis either. And the Impale is there, ready to go, and they're just going to back off now. So a lot of rotations coming through from both teams. Nothing actually happening. Top lane, Super's got to be very careful against Black, who does have a Shadow Dance as well.
See how the Enchantress got shut down really hard in the middle game, but I mean the early game. But now, he's higher level than the Lesh and the Rubik.
Yeah.
It's just the nature of the hero, and he has arcane boots on an assassin in level 5. That's a lot of farm.
It's probably
He only has
gross.
like that's from the 3 assists.
Yeah. He's only died once as well, so yeah, they've done a good job of finding farm, and Super actually looking for another kill on the backside on ROTK, but he notices something's a little bit off here. He'll back off. He actually should have his hook shot up and ready to go in about 15 seconds, as you can clearly see by this marker here. Luckily enough, we have that for us Dota players. And then Midas is done for the Darks here.
Do it with flair.
Nice, I like it. So he's got a bit of farm coming in, some influxes of gold going his way. Influxi, not sure. Mid lane, Freedom is sitting here. He's trying to get
what
to
a
6.
nasty rune. DD rune. That's just nasty. Come on, Dota.
Oh,
Why
yeah,
you do this?
that's going to be base Vice Frog, providing him with the RNG. And
Haste
a
rune,
Roshan.
now double damage.
This is good. They noticed they weren't getting enough out of the map, so they get a Roshan and they get an Aegis up from Mikasa, and that kind of swings things a little bit in their way. Although Black is still farming very effectively, which, I mean, that's his job, and he does it very well, probably better than most, I'd say. And it's only a 1,000 gold lead right now for LGD International, so they're not feeling that safe, and Air wants to try to make something happen. He actually got arcane boots on a puck. Well, that's something new. I like it. Trend setting.
What happened?
The arcane's up on Air.
Oh, I see. Yeah, he didn't want to get he didn't want to get a bottle, so he decided, why not just go arcane boots? Like, it's a nice pickup. You don't have to go back to base still that much.
I like it. So Mikasa has this Aegis and a little bit of mana to try to fight Slark, but well, once again, it's a Slark, so I mean, I don't know what they're going to be able to do here to try to take him down. They could try to do some right-click, force out the ultimate, and then try to go on him, but it looks like Mikasa just wants to farm top with that Aegis. Try to get to that BKB, which the Ogre Club has already done, so Mithril Hammer's next. And then Mech's going to be done for Super, so the Radiant team, however, they're getting items of their own. I mean, the game's still very close.
Just, yeah, looking at the Nyx, waiting for him to go invisible. Just waiting. It's hunting. Is it hunting season? It's really not hunting season, is it?
Actually, it is. At least here in New York it is, so.
Oh. Oh, I see what you did.
After Christmas, it's not so much, though. But Black is also maybe looking to hunt just in plain sight. He's hiding in plain sight, if you will, as a Slark. I'm
not going to hunt you. You're going to kill me. Like you kill people. You're going to shoot me.
Yeah.
It's going to happen.
No, maybe not so much. Maybe
right.
Daisy. But enough about that. There's a Dota game happening. ROTK is going to rotate up top. He's only sitting on an urn right now, a bottle and boots, stick as well. Mikasa's baiting a little bit, I feel like, but got no help. The pounce is going to go. Mikasa might meld if necessary, and will. But yeah, they're just going to have to back off. Nice split earth right on the edge there. Man, that was close. They would have gotten that kill, I feel like, too. But Mikasa's low. They needed like a mech or something, and I think that Pugnet's almost got it. Not enough gold, however, so... Hookshot going in, though. Split Earth coming through. Can they kill Black? No, Shadow Dance. But the Cogs! The Cogs, he leaps out, however. Now, the Sentry Ward's on the ground. They're not able to kill Black. They were so close to getting him. Nether Ward's up. Nether Blast is going to fly. And so they're pushing them back, but look at what Air's doing down in that bottom lane. He's trying to split push, and I don't know if he'll be able to take that tower as quickly. He might need to actually come back here and help out. He's actually TPing up into this tier 1 tower. They may need to be careful. There's still that Aegis up on Mikasa, already bought here. Flare flying through the Illusion Orb as well. Hits up. Refraction now going. Nice. Should see the fortification still going right now. Impale misses. Now the TP coming in a little bit forward here. Cogs, Dream Coil up. They're going to go. Split Earth misses. Not the right timing. Brax gets telekinesis. The Meld Strike. The damage is there. The vacuum. They grab the kill on the Clockwork. They already got the tower. There's going to be the Aegis going. Super is going to get impaled next. Still low. Silence up on him. VG losing a lot of heroes for this fight. Mikasa trying to fight now. Black going to town, but he will die. That's a big pickup coming out from Mikasa. Fenrir, grabbing that kill. Now there's, of course, the trap going. Air getting low. Telekinesis, Meld Strike blows him up. Now the TP out from Freedom. No telekinesis. The Split Earth not in time. Here comes Super. You're way out of position. No telekinesis. Surge is available. They're going to use that on Mikasa. The trap already went. Meld Strike going to go. Super in trouble. The right clicks are there, and somehow LGD loses almost everyone in that engagement.
Yeah. And the Pugna bought back at the end, but
Radiant's middle
they
tower is under attack.
like the cogs at the beginning of the fight. It pushed the dark. Like he placed it perfectly. So when the TP got in, it pushed him back. So he couldn't. He probably shift clicked the vacuum, but it didn't go because that. So that was like really well played from the Clockwork right there.
Yeah.
Dire Courier gone though.
No, not again. Vacuum, but where's the wall? He doesn't have it skilled yet. Nice and pale coming through. Black doing work. Dark Pack, ROTK still alive. Cogs are up. Black can leap in 2 seconds and will need to. Black taking some damage. He gets out of there in time. The trap goes. Blink forward. FY looking for it. He gets the kill. No, it's the double coming out for Mikasa now. Edict's still going. They keep losing these fights. They can't afford to take them out on the side of LGD. They're just not going their way. Air's going to back off, trying to throw out his illusion orbs whenever necessary, but already a tier 2 gone, and here we go. The systematic pushing power coming up from Vici Gaming.
Yeah, they just lost 2 towers and
under attack.
how much was it? Was it like a 7 for 3 trade? 7 for yeah, I think it was like a 7 for 3 trade or something around there. So that was, and the TA's got his TA's got a BKB. She's invincible now. She really is, but. Once Slark gets his though, he'll be okay. But the negative armor though, maybe that's the way to counter Slark. Negative armor.
I mean, it's certainly not a bad way to counter any hero. Realistically, it's
yeah.
Nice, and being invited to so many Steam groups. Excellent, sexiest gamers. It's all me. So right now the tier 1 tower is still up and available. Black's ready to go, ready to fight. But I'm not sure if they really want to. I mean, after what happened in the past couple of engagements, especially with the BKB done now and the Templar Assassin, is that really the smartest way to go for LGDN?
Yeah. Like, this is one of those feelings. This is like a player feeling. This is like the worst feeling for any of you guys that know. You have a regen rune on TA. Your team got your courier killed. And you can't go back. You don't want to go back to base because you don't need to. But you want to go get that BKB.
You're like, I really, really want that BKB.
But I really just want to use my regen rune.
I really just want to farm too. Yeah, I mean, they can wait till the BKB's
farm,
up. Yeah, so I actually forgot about the fact that they killed that courier in that fight. I didn't see it happen. It just, I'm like, oh, the courier died.
Well, he got it. Oh, the left drag went back to base, got the BKB, and TP'd mid to give it to the TA.
Dedication / hard work or something.
Something like that. Oh,
blink lift on from FY coming in. Oh, and the split earth. What a combo!
They'll never find.
Who'd you watch? Oh, you're watching that? I almost watched the puck die. Like I was the puck almost died to the Pugnam Ward bottom, but they should get the tower from this.
Hardcore bait. Well, no, they're rotating through, but the tower is rather low, and there's no fortification. So yeah, you're right, and they're going to grab this tower, and they really shouldn't have even defended. I felt like they should have traded a tier 1 mid or forced some sort of TP, but. ROTK looks like he's ready to go. Hook shot in onto Air. He's going to use his phase shift. BKB's going to fly. The melt strike. It doesn't matter. Air is done. Brax now surging himself out. So is Freedom. I mean, he's just running with, of course, a spike. Now the trap. There's no way they can stop this. Maybe no. The telekinesis. FY gets in. He's all over the place. This Rubik is on fire.
Yeah, this illusionary orb. He's had it for like the last fight and the up there and then now there, and it just ran out.
Yeah.
He used it at least 5-6 times. It's pretty amazing. So it's also really good for pushing out lanes.
Been really impressive. They're going to try to go for this tier 1 tower. They've got everybody here ready to go. The BKB is on cooldown now, however, for Templar Assassin. They've got to be careful. But Edict's level 4 now. Split Earth's level 4, so pushing that out quickly. They've got another blast. They're waiting, ready to go. The fortification's up in 6 seconds. Unfortunately, the tower's not going to last that long. Super's running out. Vacuum wall, doing some work, but Mech flies immediately, and Brax is dead because of it. Super in trouble. You can see the ward's getting taken down. But it doesn't matter. Super is about to fall, and that's going to be 2 for 2 trade in the end. Black's still alive. His Shadow Dance is already used. Air's telekinesis. Oh, man. Well, that's Templar Assassin just doing work. Nice. Sakamoto.
Yeah, I think they should have just let the tower go. Yeah, there was no point in like saving it because it was going to die no matter what.
Yeah. Agree. I mean, did you see Super
really
walk
no
out?
Point in hooking him. Yeah, he could just leap out. Oh, this next. Uh-oh.
Bam! Oh, FY, no! You were playing so well. He can still do this. Telekinesis, get out of there. You can make it. Illusion, no! ROTK, Battery Salt, Melt Strike, Black. He has no Shadow Dance. He's got no leap.
Oh, yeah. Okay. He didn't know that he had the ulti wasn't up. Else he would have probably cogged there. I think he should have still cogged. I was still wondering why the Clockwork didn't just cog there. Because he already used the leap. Like, he knew that he used the leap to kill the Rubik to come in. But oh well, they still got it in the end, so.
Still, though, I mean, if Black had just not died there, if he's gotten, like, he's not really farming, he's just trying to be aggressive, that's what you're supposed to do as a Slark, I suppose, but I feel like they need to be more passive, maybe, for LGD International.
Well, they really want to make something, because they're just losing all their towers. They really want to make something happen, but it's not optimal right now. So. Well, at least this Puck's going to steal the rune.
Nice. And he's going to lose your up. Oh, yep. That's just fine for air. He'll TP out as well.
Oh.
Shot. He missed.
Oh, the creep. That creep.
Dang. RTK almost had it too. So nice play coming from air to get that rune and make sure it's denied. The tier 1 tower will fall, however. Now Vici Gaming's grouping up. They're actually looking for Necro. Nice blink, telekinesis, the split earth. Oh, not rightly timed, unfortunately. Wow, what a vacuum, what a wall. Damage is going through it. Fenrir taking some damage from that wall right into it. Dreamcoil onto 3. Illusory Orb. Will he jaunt this? It doesn't look like it. RTK and Fenrir both low. The Urn Charge will help them get back to full. Super's ensnared. Unfortunately, that creep will die in the end. And that's like a great wall vacuum. Unfortunately, there was nothing
that Pugna ward, like, royally fucked them. Like, there's no other word to describe it. They could have, that would have been amazing, but all because of that Pugna ward, they couldn't do anything there.
And you talked about it in the draft, they need some way to deal with it, and really there's no way. They've thrown Enchantress creeps on it, it's done nothing realistically, so yeah, I don't know.
They're gonna get another Roshan here. TA with Deso, that's negative 13 armor now on Roche.
Yeah, he just got that too. That's disgusting. That's a pretty quick deso, and they actually grabbed a kill on Brax too. So, you know, LGDN had a great early game, and it's just kind of falling apart for them, sadly. And you can see the gold lead is going not drastically in the way of Vici Gaming, but still significantly, and same with experience. So that's just a byproduct of a good early game, kind of lost to a Templar Assassin that got out of control. It snowballed very effectively, and really what you should be doing, so.
Yeah, I like the TA on Dire side. A lot of teams used to do this. Like last patch, they would get the TA and they would do Roshan like they did it at 8-9 minutes because it's really effective because the refraction and then they're still abusing it here.
Dire's top tower
Absolutely.
is under attack.
Oh, looks like a little bit of a pincer move coming out from Vici Gaming. We'll see who gets caught out of position. Is it going to be Vici? Yep, Fenrir, the first one to fall. It looks like Silence already went. Dreamcoil going through. Hookshot coming in on the backside. RTK. Enchantress is maybe in some trouble here. Nice double impale. Blink forward coming through. Looking for maybe the Nyx Assassin. He'll get out, but Super may not be so lucky. No, Nyx Assassin did fall on the backside. Still looking for Super. He's getting chased down here by RTK. Super's getting out somehow, but looks like, well, not for long. Double kill going for Mikasa in the end. Black decides not to stay. Air actually TP'd home while that was all happening. They deny the top tier 1 tower, and even when they've got a good initiation from LGD International, they can't really do much with it.
Well, I would say that was actually worth it for LGD because they lost a Nyx and Enchantress for a gem because they killed Leshrac. Puck went in. I was watching the duel. It was a duel between the Rubik and then the Puck, and then the Puck obviously lived. He lived with like 100 HP. It was really fun to watch, but they did get a gem out of it. So
yeah, that is a big
did they get the tower?
They denied it.
Oh, they denied it. Okay.
Vici did deny it in the end, so FY gets
they
caught
still have the
right
Aegis
position.
up too.
Oh, Jaunt, no, you're on the high ground. Oh, but you have a blink dagger, so you're fine. Nice, good. Wow, that was close. Still, Black's been playing very effectively with these pickoffs, even though he's died a couple of times.
Oh yeah, we never talked about how these Slark can just anti-map hack because you can see any of the wards.
Right, with his
oh, he found.
FY somehow blinks away, actually avoids the leap somehow, and Black very close to getting that kill. He's actually just...
Yeah, he's trying to kill the creep wave now. So,
so they're...
he's still pulling a miracle.
Yeah. But still, they're going to lose their 2-2 tower because of it. And he actually, he pulls the creep wave back, and he's going to take it down with Dark Pact, so...
Hook the Enchantress.
Yeah, Super in a bit of trouble now. Vacuum wall. RTK gets pushed out. Mikasa doesn't really care. Super's about to fall there. The right clicks are enough. Brax is in a lot of trouble as well. He'll fall, and another double kill goes the way of the TA. And,
yeah, she had picked up a blink dagger, and now she has 2,000 gold. She's 12-0. She's 12-0.
This is like the essence of snowballing. I feel
Holy
like
cow!
definition.
Looking at the net worth, it's just like
double that of the next closest person. Well, close to double anyway.
Yeah.
Haste.
Yep, so Mikasa's just playing really good Dota. And LGD doesn't seem to have an answer for it. They did pull that group wave back, so they weren't able to sustain that push into the tier 3 mid, but there's still only one outer tower left. That's the tier 2 bottom. And with that, LGD International, they've got air with that gem you mentioned. He's going to try to get that scythe. If he does get that scythe, that might be something to swing things in their favor. Super can't really get to an Aghanim Scepter anytime soon. You know, nothing along those lines. BKB is up for Slark. I think he's had that for some time now. And Brax has got his mighties. He's got his mech, but nothing much else. Maybe a 4-staff is next. And with that Staff of Wizardry, I'm not sure.
Yeah, this Rubik is so farmed. It's just amazing. He's got a Yules now. He's actually Puck right now. He's Puck.
He really is with the blank with the Illusion Orb. He does need Silence and Dream Coil to complete the trifecta, but it's fine. That's a double damage turn for Mikasa.
I count the Dream Coil as the lift, I guess.
That works too. I'm fine with that. Well, Brax, you're very much dead, my friend.
And that goes another kill to TA. How much does he get for each kill? It says 299.
299 for that one. But
Is that bugged?
That's without any streaks. I don't think so. Black.
So is it only...
TP.
Right.
Oh, the hook shot. No, didn't get him. So RTK very close to picking that kill. Nice patience from Black just to say, I know what's going on here. I could just TP away if necessary. And he did. Air's trying to split push that top tier 2 tower, and it looks like they're not really too concerned about it. They want to go for a tier 3 for Vici Gaming, and they'll do just that. So LGD International, and they need to get back and try to maybe defend here. Netherward's on the ground, and this is problematic now. Now that they've got the Desolator, they've got Nether Blast, they've got Edict damage. I mean, look how fast this tower is falling. It's melting like butter, to use another cliched proverb. Look at that, Dawn, just gone. And RTK looking to maybe fight. He's got his hook shot up in 15, so he's going to have to wait. Obviously, he's going for that Aghanim Scepter next. They're all clumped up here, too, and that would be a perfect black hole if there was an Enigma in this game. And Mikasa still with that Aegis, looking to get that Rax, and Brax and Black are just saying, no, we don't really want any part of that. The fortification is going to fly, the glyph's going. Black backing off now. BKB going. He wants this set of racks here, and we'll get it here in just a moment. Now he's going to back off. That melee is going to go down. Telekinesis on Black. Split Earth not going to go, but Black's still low. Actually, it did go on the low ground. They grab the kill, but Black does buy back into the game. Now, Freedom. Vendetta up. Battery Assault not going. They have no vision on him. There. Where's the gem? There's the leap in from Black. Mikasa in the meanwhile just diving people, but Black is alone. There's the Shadow Dance, keeping him alive for the time being. Edict's doing work on him. Black about to get out of that. The right click, the Melt Strike. Triple kill from Mikasa. That may be it. Black is down for 65 seconds. Mikasa has done so much work, has yet to die. 16-0-10, and still going hard on this Enchantress.
Middle barracks has fallen. Radiant's bottom tower.
Oh.
You lose your breath? You need some air?
No, I'm good. I'm fine.
Air dead? Air dead?
Super. Still alive. Nether Blast going through. Nobody dead just yet. FY. He's going to Yules himself. Surviving so far, but does go down to the Waning Rift. Super going to force himself out of there. They dove far, but they got a set of racks here. Still not over yet. Buyback from the Rubik. Lose your orb, no jaunt out. Impale up on ROTK. Mech's gonna fly as well. Split Earth looking to go. Just decides to cancel the animation. Brax mech's up on him, so he'll survive. BKB a little too premature. And that will do it for that, I guess, the base aggression, if you want to call it that. Mikasa's gonna TP back home. Well, heal up and look to go again.
So let's see who bought back there. Darkseer, Slark, and Rubik. So 2 on Radiant, 1 on Dire. And they still lost their Raxes for it too, because they would have obviously lost the game if they didn't buy back there. So I mean, what can they do? They got
not much. I don't know. They're in a rough spot here.
They need, actually, you know what? I just thought of it. I don't know why it took me so long. All right, so they need a neck. What? He actually knows Brax? What man fight? What?
What is going on?
The X.
Brax is in a bit of trouble, but so is FY. 4-step out, pushes him into the wall. Brax grabs that kill. RTK is actually not doing that well either, but interesting little engagement.
Where do you do it with flair?
The X of death. Well, I lost my train. Oh yeah, Necrobook. All right, so Necrobook would actually be a counter to Pugnant Ward, I think. So they should have actually... What hero could actually do that? Maybe the Darkseer.
I think Darkseer could, yeah. Even maybe an Ex-Assassin as well, or even an Enchantress.
Yeah, and they could have went like Enchantress go mech or something, and then Darkseer get a Necro 3 to deal with that Necro book. I meant the Pugna Ward.
But is it really necessary? I mean, now not necessarily is the Pugna Ward the problem. It's more so the Templar Assassin who's got a ridiculous amount of net worth, 7,000 more than the next person, and.
Well, they could have before he got out of control. Like before they lost it got really out of control when they decided to fight bottom, and they lost that, and then they just rotated mid and got the tower because they couldn't do anything. So then they fought middle, and I thought they were gonna go in that. I thought he was gonna hit the hook shot.
Look
at thought he was gonna time it.
Look at X Freedom here. I don't know what he's doing, but he's waiting. And BKB's gonna fly, split earth, Mikasa. BKB's up on him as well. Now the man fight goes to Pugna Ward. Look at the right clicks, Black getting blown up, but now Mikasa finally goes down. That's a beyond godlike streak. That's an excellent way to start out the fight. Now Vici Gaming need to rethink their strategy here. X Freedom on the backside going in, trying to go hard. Now, air. Nice waning rift, 2 down. Here we go. Vici Gaming, they're in some trouble here. Nether Blast, it does get air. Split Earth misses. X Freedom still low. Oh, but the Fade Bolt from FY on the backside. So suddenly, 2 down. The trade goes through. Vici Gaming still in this. They're still fighting. They still want to get this Rax. And with 2 down, they may very well. You can see the range Rax is gone. Air is going to buy back into the game, and now they might want to back. Black is here. Shadow Dance not available. You can see Fenrir's low. Nice, of course, usage of that Split Earth. Air back in. FY getting hit up. So is Super. He's going to go down as well. 4 down, maybe 5. And LGD is doing it again. Again, late timing, but they're going to get a team wipe, maybe. FY survives from now. Blink forward. Air, Illusory, blink out. And FY doesn't have a TP scroll, but should live here. Unfortunately, once again, it's late. That fight goes late.
That was a nice Darkseer vacuum into Puck Silence on them. I thought they were all going to die, but this Rubik, holy cow. He's got Surge, got a Blink Dagger, got Fuels.
He's speedy. He's a speedy Rubik.
Speedy.
So, that fight did go the way, obviously, of LGD. They only grabbed 1 Rax building in the Tier 3 tower, but once again, it's too late, I feel like. The game is, of course, still going on here, but you're dealing with a 12,000 gold deficit and a 10,000 experience deficit as well, so.
Yeah, and they have the Roche disadvantage this time because they're about to do it right now. Because they have the TA trap that lets you know every time. Like this hero is amazing for scouting out Roshans. So it's like, is it the only hero? I guess you could put
Plague Ward.
You could put Plague Ward. You could put Enchantress Creeps. Put stuff like that.
Nature's Prophet too, but this is the only one that's reliable enough that you can have at all times, unless they counter ward it or whatever. But you're not going to do that 9 times out of 10 for a TA trap. So it should be just another free Roshan coming out for Vici Gaming, and it will be. So it looks like Mikasa grabs another Aegis, and now with that happening, I think that there's no stopping them from going for another set of racks and even Mega Creeps at this point.
Who has the cheese? The Clockwork. Yeah. Well, they have a Necro 3 on the Pugna. That's kind of scary in its own right. Behold. What do they have? Yeah, they don't even have anything to really count on the Necro 3. I guess BKB on the Slark.
Yeah, but the rest of the items are falling by the wayside here. Luckily, they've got a couple items coming out. I mean, Air has that Scythe, which I talked about earlier. Still, though, I mean, they're trying to fight right now. Mikasa's just going to bait out the Hex, taking a lot of damage, and actually might fall here and will. So Aegis goes very quickly. Mech already went. Hookshot actually missed from ROTK, but it's an Agadam's hookshot, so it doesn't even matter here. The Necro 3 is going to fall. The Refraction, just making sure that everything is still okay there. And that's a range set of, the melee racks down in the bottom lane. So 2 sets of racks is gone just like that. And now they'll rotate top, it looks like, and just try to go. The lane is, of course, pushed out here, but that doesn't really matter. They're going to push in mid lane real quick, and maybe we'll see what they want to do here.
The Enchantress actually can take the Necro Creeps.
Yeah, I was like, when did they get a Necro book? I didn't even want to say anything, but that makes the most sense.
They just need more now. Then you can't steal them all. Actually, they could get a... No, never mind.
I'm going to keep my eyes on ROTK for right now, because he's going to be the one initiating if that does happen. And I'm going to TP up top right now. That's going to be super, and he's going to push this out. So they're not really willing to push into that Tier 3 just yet. They're not willing to just kind of cut the creep wave off. And actually, the smoke of deceit, it might be LGD and slash Gasp here because they know they need to do something. They want to take the fight to Vici Gaming. Unfortunately, they're all back, and you can see FY actually knows something's going on right now. So, I'm not sure. Blink forward, and Pale actually missed up from X Freedom. Very close,
though. Can we have a replay there? I want to see a replay of that.
Oh, ROTK, hookshot initiation in. He found air, but no follow-up, and actually just really wanted to show his dominance with that hookshot, with that, 12-second cooldown, so... And they're ready to go now. No, they're going to go again. ROTK this time hitting up for real, but the Impale hitting up now. The Telekinesis, Split Earth not available for a step forward. Brax, vacuum. Where's the wall? Not necessary. Spell was stolen. That's the Mana Burn. Not what he wanted. Blink forward, Melt Strike. Not enough damage. Hookshot again from ROTK. Now, Black in trouble. He's got to use his Shadow Dance. He's low. He'll fall to Fenrir. That's the Pulse Nova or the Edict or something. I'm not sure. Maybe even the Split Earth. Leshrac getting the kill. So Slark down for 60 seconds. Buyback status. Does he have it? He does not. That's huge. And they go for a set of racks now, Tier 3, up top lane, maybe even the Tier 4s. No, they'll just go for top. The top Tier 3 tower available, ready to go. The Necro Creeps are going to go right to it. And the Leshrac Edict, blink forward. Brax in trouble. Hookshot going through. Super getting stunned up. ROTK missing a couple of heroes. Super's going to fall as well. This is going to be it. Double kill for Mikasa. Air. Phase shift out. He's going to go ahead and jaunt away. They'll survive for now, but of course, last set of Rex will not. Blink in for Mikasa. Goes right on top of Air. Pugnet grabs that kill. Mikasa still low. Really shouldn't afford to die here. Has buyback gold. Plenty of it. And just like that, another set of racks gone. Buyback came in from Super. Hookshot in actually got blocked by Super as well, so. Alright. That's the Mega Creeps. Just like that. So, Vici Gaming, they're on the verge here. The Tier 4s are about to fall. And this should be it for LGD International's time in the WPC Ace League here. So really well played from Vici Gaming, but not done yet. Black gets hookshotted. The right clicks are coming through. Telekinesis. FY has been on point all game. Fable coming through. That's Enchantress done. Now Phase Shift Freedom in some trouble, but the well actually kills Rubik in the end. He was too close. He wasn't in the well. He was actually on the edge there. Gets caught out of position. GG is called from Black. That is going to be it. A quick 3-0. Vici Gaming with a dominating performance for you.
Hello? Alright, the thing's doing it again.
Well, it's alright, we're down here. Yes.
Yeah, I can still hear you.
Okay, good.
There was actually a lot of amazing individual plays, like, at that last team fight. Like, I like the Rubik one. He obviously had it did on the Darkseer. And then there was the one on Black that was really amazing. Like, the Clockwork, he hit his cogs. Like, hit his cogs because he knew Black was spamming outside. If Black was spamming outside the cogs, so he actually turned around and leaped and hit the Clockwork, and so he couldn't leap out of it. Like, that was at the beginning of the fight.
Right.
So.
Yeah, I mean, I agree with you. There's been a lot of excellent plays throughout the series. Really, FY has really been impressive. I've got to say. So.
Yeah. The Rubik, man. Yeah, both Rubik games. It's just showing you how that hero is still a top pick. Really can be. Yeah. As long as you just have like a jungler like the Enchantress or another good pusher like Leshrac, it works out because they do really well together.
Yeah, absolutely. So that is going to be it for us tonight, ladies and gentlemen. We'll be back tomorrow for, of course, the second match for the WPC Ace League, which is going to be LGD Gaming versus Tong Fu. And yeah, so a lot of fun tonight. Vici Gaming will move on to place Team DK in the semifinals. That's going to be an excellent matchup, which I'm not sure when that'll be, but of course, just check the schedule on Ghost Gamers or something like that. Of course, once again, I'm joined by Ryu. Ryu, any shoutouts before we head out of here?
Shout out to, I guess, just Daisy. What a fun game, guys.
It really is. All right, that's going to be it for me as well. If you enjoyed the match, enjoy the cast. My name is Malt. You can follow me at twitter.com/MaltDota2. You can follow Ryu at twitter.com/RyuBrewersDota. Yeah, doing a lot of casting here. Please let us know in chat if you enjoyed the cast, whatnot. Any criticisms, concerns, comments, shoutouts, what have you. We're going to be done here tonight. Throw up the AFK screen. Have a good night, everybody.
Peace.